So here is the exact system that we used to scale Dream Yachts Miami from sub 15K a month to $100,000 in revenue in just 31 days. And today I'm going to be showing you the full outline, the full breakdown, outlining case studies. So I want to show you guys this case study right here. And then we're going to go through some of these sections just so you guys have more clarity on the product, have more clarity on the solution, basically leaving no room for misunderstanding. So yeah, let's just get right into it. These are all of our case studies. If you want, I can send this deliverable document. You guys can take a look at it. Take a look at these case studies. There's a lot of information packed inside, showcasing exactly how we do it, breaking down the numbers, etc. So yeah, getting right into it. Let me give you kind of an overview. My name is Sean. I scale yacht charter companies to $100,000 in revenue, and by basically by using a plug and play growth system from lead generation to lead fulfilled, and by building as much leverage inside of these businesses as possible, right? I work as a growth operator inside the luxury niche. I've had experience inside the luxury niche. I started off as a broker, eventually built up my exotic car rental fleet, started brokering yachts, have our platforms running consistent and basically providing solutions because I am a solution-oriented person. I love building successful systems and successful solutions, and I love making an impact for my partners. It's a beautiful thing. I'm very passionate about it. So just breaking this down, this is exactly how we do this. So ICP breakdown and brand redesign. So essentially what we do is we basically capitalize on quick conversion through targeting the right people and by designing your brand around your ideal client profile, right? So your ideal client profile is essentially your specific target client. And by breaking this down and designing your brand around that person, it allows you to capitalize on quick conversion and allows you to make quicker conversion, faster conversion, and allows you to have a subconscious buy-in from your customers, right? The whole idea of a social media profile is to basically optimize and close leads on autopilot, right? So the moment that a lead hits your page, you should have a completely optimized funnel that sells authority, builds brand trust, and builds brand credibility without you having to constantly nurture, without having you constantly there giving that information to them. It should already be on there, right? Most brands don't do this, and this is exactly why they can't capitalize on that emotional conversion, because you need to basically signal trust, build authority, and they should, like, the moment someone hits your page, the moment a client hits your page, they have already made a decision if they would buy from you or not, right? They want to see results, they want to see 5-star reviews, they want to see emotion, and this is exactly what we help define, right? So define your exact ideal client profile and target client, redesign your brand messaging around emotional triggers, urgency, and identity alignment. Redesign your brand, redesign branding to signal trust, authority, and premium market positioning, and position the offer to drive high intent buyers and pre-sold leads, right? Once you redefine this and you really structure it around them, it allows you to not only have your meta inbound leads be nurtured and closed a lot smoother, but it basically positions you to attract qualified, ready to pay leads. You know, and this is super, super important. Your social media is a content asset nurturing mechanism that needs to be deployed. And we basically do a full breakdown and review on how to do this in order to set the middle. This is the middle of the funnel. In order to set everything properly, this is what it relies on, right? So section 3, content ecosystem and profile optimization. This goes into previous segment. Basically short form content designed to trigger buying intent, reels, stories, highlights with CTAs, focus scripts, weekly branded videos, capitalize on emotional purchase, social profile rebuilt to convert cold traffic into DMs. This content needs to build trust. It needs to convert before the sale. People need to be sold emotion. Your profile should perform like a sales page, right? So we basically have a winning template that we use, and we have a winning basically profile optimization outline that shows you exactly how to capitalize on quick conversion through visual authority and brand memory across the buyer journey. So every single part of that, the touch points that you have with your clients, needs to be optimized for quick conversion. And this is exactly what needs to be optimized before we take into account and before we consider the next stage of this funnel, because this is like it's the foundation of that the funnel is built on, right? So the next section 4, inbound ads booking funnel. So this is the lead engine, right? So this is the lead generation system. Ads designed to activate emotional purchase decisions. Hooks, headlines, and creative structured around urgency and status appeal. A complete funnel from ad, DM to AI nurturing sequence to booked, right? So essentially what we do is we basically integrate the foundation, which is the profile and the sales page that you need to be optimized for quick conversion. We develop the ads through DM nurturing and to funnel through DM nurturing sequences. And then we have an AI nurturing sequence that basically nurtures the leads and gets them qualified and gets them booked in through VA advisors, right? But all this goes hand in hand in order to be optimized for proper conversion. Retargeting flows and return on ad spend dashboards, A/B tested ads rotated weekly for freshness. Your outcome should be inbound purchase ready leads daily, cash in hand ready buyers every single day. Ad campaigns built for speed, scale, and conversion, real-time reporting and optimization, right? So a lot of these companies, they'll offer inbound lead services, but they won't offer the complete funnel in order to make high converting leads possible. And this is exactly what we provide. Next, AI automation nurturing funnel. So when it comes to the AI lead nurturing agent, it's super important to understand kind of what information needs to be extracted and what information needs to be given, right? So here's a full breakdown of how the lead nurturing agent actually works, right? So here you got a message buy-in, right? So like there's CTAs that we can be using on the social media that we leverage. So on our social media posts, we basically be optimizing for DM response. So for example, keyword dream, right? Prompts in messaging sequence. We have the introduction message right here. Welcome to Dream Yachts Miami. I'm your dedicated booking assistant. They have an opt-in right here where they basically say book now. Okay, great. Please give us a few more answers for your booking. We can optimize for yacht charter, exotic car rental, vacation packages. Obviously, this would be tailored to your brand, your fleet. Here we have our brand selection, our fleet selection. And we basically give them a prompt, right? So which yacht would you like? They select their yacht type. Great choice. What dates are you looking to reserve, right? And then they basically give us their dates right here. And then, okay, would you like to add add-ons? Please let us know which add-ons you would like, right? So we got decorations, catering, jet skis. If you guys offer DJ services, we can also add those in as well. What's a good phone number to contact you at? They put their phone number in, and then boom, you're all set, right? So here you say you're all set. We'll contact you soon regarding booking details. Feel free to call or text us at business phone number, right? So the beautiful part about this funnel is that sometimes they'll call right away, and you can just take the call and just filter them out, collect a reservation deposit, and boom, you're good to go, right? From here, this is where the VA advisor would basically take over and close the reservation deposit on that lead through the phone number that they provide, right? So yeah, super simple stuff. This is super important in order to build leverage to capitalize on quick conversion. It makes it a lot easier for the VA advisors to actually perform. And this is a key part of the funnel because it provides a lot of the upfront legwork in order to close those deals quickly. Yeah, so like post AI nurturing sequence, trained VA closers take over the chat. Advisors close leads directly through winning DMs and script processes. All actions logged and tracked in the sales spreadsheet. Scarcity-driven follow-up and pushing logic included, right? So the AI handles about 60% of the nurturing workload. VA advisors only focus on hot leads ready for conversion. This results in faster close times, higher efficiency, and a full lead cycle control, right? So instead of just offering lead generation services, I mean, that's pretty, it's not about the lead generation. It's about the conversion, right? And as business owners, like we understand it's about the conversion. It's about the money in. It's about how fast can we get the lead from inbound lead to closed, right? And this is exactly what we fix. This AI chatbot has worked wonders, and we get like leads come in, give their information, VA advisors come through, close the deals out, right? Super simple stuff. Section 6, sales funnel plus revenue optimization, sales infrastructure and backend growth. Deal tracking dashboards, weekly reviews, weak points in the funnel, data-driven adjustments to VA performance, offer structure and messaging, maximize lifetime value of clients by optimizing conversion timelines and drop-off points, right? Passive charter booking, closed by trained reps, revenue systems that grow as volume increases, operational clarity, and close every dollar, right? You don't know what you have unless you track everything, right? You don't know what's actually happening in your business unless you have the right numbers. The way that we're able to make calculated decisions is if we see the numbers and we can project a certain amount of revenue, we can project a certain amount of return on ad spend. We can actually project the numbers, right? And this is the beautiful thing about business, right? It's that business is a numbers game, and if the more numbers you have, the more leverage you have, and the more leverage you have, the more easier it is to scale, right? And this is exactly what we provide. 7, performance dashboards and scaling levers, right? So you need full visibility. You need a scaling plan. You don't have that scaling plan that you need because it's important to really reflect and see, okay, well, what is my business looking like? What is the daily lead activity and close rate looking like? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there an issue with the lead generation? Is there an issue with the VA output accountability? Like, is there an issue with our return on ad spend? Like, we need to track all these metrics. The KPIs, and the KPIs are the key performance indicators, are going to show you what needs to be fixed and what's lacking, right? This is the only way to see what part of the funnel needs work. And this is exactly what we fix, right? So lever adjustments to scale from 50 to 100K a month in revenue, right? Here's the full revenue. Here's the full breakdown of the system that we basically use and leverage. So this is your business. Client Success Manager basically manages all these funnels to ensure we get the exact result that we're trying to get, right? So lead generation funnel, ads manager, VA advisor training, and AI nurturing funnel. So this is the AI chatbot that basically nurtures the leads, and then we got the VA advisors that closes the deals, right? So it makes it super easy for the VA advisors to close the deals because the AI does a lot of the upfront legwork. Content nurturing and funnel scripting. This is basically through social media. So social media manager, video editors, and graphic designer. So these guys all work together to deliver the right nurturing mechanism. So whenever leads come in from the inbound, they have the right information, right? They have the right content. They have the right emotional buy-in from the clients, right? And then whenever they get prompted through the CTA, the call to action, they basically are prompted into here, the VA advisor nurturing and AI nurturing funnel. So AI, boom, close deals, right? This is it. Don't tell me we can't add an extra 50K a month together by implementing this. Super simple stuff. That pretty much sums up our full stack lead generation and back-end booking infrastructure for your yacht charter operation. Again, if you guys need any help, insight, or clarity on any of these systems, feel free to click the link in the description and book a call with me below.